Today is the 19th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina's landfall on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. That powerful hurricane changed the landscape of the coast and the lives of thousands of people.
Yeah, it did. As Grace Brister found out, the state is taking the lessons learned back in 2005 and using them to plan for future disasters.
We're telling people that there is a potential for an extensive power outage. There's also could be closing of businesses on Tuesday if the area is impacted here in Columbus and Lowndes County.
That was EMA Director Cindy Lawrence 19 years ago as the region prepared for the impact of Hurricane Katrina.
We knew that people would be evacuating from the coast coming north. Most of us thought that they would probably end up maybe in Meridian and not come up closer north to us.
But they did. Evacuees came from not only the Mississippi Gulf Coast, but Lawrence says the majority were from Louisiana.
By all accounts and everything we know, this will be a catastrophic event.
And it was. Even Lowndes County would feel the force of the storm.
We ended up getting 90 miles per hour winds, which did cause lots of damages here for us. So not only were we dealing with evacuees coming to here, we were dealing with our own citizens that were affected.
For the first 2 months, state and federal officials were overwhelmed, delaying help in many areas. Volunteers had to step in and help.
Even when, as far as the ex-residents, if they would actually take some of the evacuees in, we made it work. The W opened up dorms to let them stay there. Columbus Air Force Base opened up homes out there to let them move into. We also had Hughes School. We opened it up, and thankfully, the hospital helped us with beds.
The Mississippi Emergency Management Agency says one of the biggest lessons learned was to consider those with access and functional needs.
We saw a huge gap in that response. And when we're talking about those with access and functional needs, did they have the ability to actually evacuate? Did they know where those resources were coming from? Did we have the sign language interpreters and different things like that to prepare that specific group to be able to recover and evacuate?
One direct effect of that, FEMA has disability integration advisors and Mississippi has one on the state level.
We do everything from making sure that shelters are ADA compliant. We make sure that our graphics are compliant with those who may be colorblind. We ensure that we have sign language interpreters at our press conferences, or we put closed captioning on so all Mississippians can receive very pertinent, very critical, and sometimes life-saving information.
Advancements in communication have helped at the state and local levels. Overall, Katrina was the most catastrophic storm in 19 years, but MEMA's Mallory White says that is a testament to the mitigation work that's been done and work that is still being done.
We take the lessons from Hurricane Camille. We take the lessons from Hurricane Katrina, the tornadoes that hit last year. We continue to train and learn new techniques, make sure that we understand new technology, and that is our goal, is to continue to get better each and every disaster, but it's also to continue preparing our citizens to understand that these disasters are coming, and so you need to be prepared.
Telling your story, Grace Brister, WCBI News.
And Mississippi is one of 14 states with a business emergency operations center where businesses and organizations work with MEMA to help coordinate resources in a disaster. Lawrence says at the local level, businesses and community members give what they can to help as well. Tomorrow, we will bring you a personal story of a man who has migrated to Starkville since Katrina.